that one is a very simple, profound question, because the fact of the matter is that white people do not want to admit that racism is a real thing.
Many of you would trade places with a black person in this society. Raise your hand.
How many?
I don't know the answer to that.
Well, it's yes or no. How many of you would do it?
I know I wouldn't.
I mean, I dated a Hispanic, very dark.
No, I'm not talking about Hispanic. The question is,
But I was going to have children, so I spent many years thinking of myself of having very dark-skinned children.
question is, how many of you would be willing to trade places in this society with a black person?
Simple question.
I think I would.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay.
I'm not saying there's not racism. Absolutely not. It's just saying I don't see it.
Yeah, but you know how
Not-
racist this country
Not
is.
to the degree that you do.
Oh,
To
no,
be
you
frank
will
with
never know.
You will never know.
You know, in this
Never.
country, we created the criminalization of black people. And when your skin is seen as a weapon, you're never unarmed. And that's why black boys and men and women are dying in the street with their hands up.
Listen,
There
we go.
that
Simple
one, yeah,
question.
and that one is a very simple, profound question, because the fact of the matter is that I realize that white people, all right, listen, we're just speaking truth. White people do not want to admit that racism is a real thing. They make it seem as if it's something that we conjure up in our minds. It is something that we use as an excuse.
Yeah.
It's something that we use as a crutch for failures or for being disadvantaged or for not getting to a certain point in life or for not
Playing
getting
the victim
certain
role.
things. It's as if we are coming up with an excuse. They're not seeing it as a reality of our situation. And this is far from the truth, because deep down, as you see how this group reacted, you know that they know what is racism, but they're turning a blind eye because it makes them feel bad. It makes them feel like we are the perpetrators, even if they're not the racists themselves. But it is your race and it's your ancestors, and it is in fact a reality.
So I'm going to call out certain things. First, the lady said, how many of you, addressing a room of white women, would trade places with a black woman? One person
Was
said,
honest.
I know.
said
I
off the
wouldn't.
bat, no. Then with the default today, I have a black friend, or I may have Hispanic friend. Karen, me did ask you that. Me didn't ask you that.
And
you know.
and the
I
next
asked
one,
you a simple
I thought
question.
about.
And then the next thing is, I know there's racism,
But-
me no want you know but.
But it doesn't happen to me. Like,
But-
I don't see it. Of course you're not
First
going to
of
see
all,
it because
Karen,
you're
you
white, Karen.
Cannot see
Karen,
it.
don't tell me that you know there's racism, but me no want hear that once again.
Yeah.
I do not. I am a peace loving person, but you see certain things incense me. Me might have cut her a box. Me not tell no lie. Me not tell no lie. But I get vexed and stand up. Me not tell no lie, you know.
But
When you demean it,
But
that's
you
weird.
can't. I mean, yes, getting upset and want to hit her, but you have to take a look at it and say, well, this is how they really think, and and then now the conversations have to be had. We have to have these conversations.
And the reason why I say that is because you see, in the same way we get angry about the fact that they don't get it.
Yeah.
They don't get it because they don't get it.
They don't get it.
They're not in our skin.
They
don't
don't
have the
get it.
same realities. But you have those who do know what the truth is, who do live in the spoils of racism,
Yes.
who accept all of the inheritance or whatever.
Yes.
They're not going to give it back. You tell me about one white person who know that them grandfather or them great grandfather was a slave owner and they have all of these riches and they intend to give it back to
yeah.
black people.
Now, when me say,
not
when
one
me
of
say-
them.
When me say
Not
me might
one
have
of
cut-
them.
When me say
Never.
them might cut them a box, me not literally mean
I
it,
know, I know,
Because
I know.
when you do that, then you stoop to the level that they
Exactly.
They say, they
And-
are animals, just
and
like
you
we say, you are
fulfill
animals.
the stereotype that their painting out there.
And we can't do that.
Yeah.
We can't
So,
do that.
And again, this is why I am very, very happy about how these little black guys, little black girls and little black boys in Tennessee and, address the whole situation. It wasn't just it wasn't just blacks.
Yeah,
it was
the
white
school,
kids
the
too.
kids that-
But they were all protesting that situation. But, let's come back to our story right here and just say, you know what? There are people out there. You guys always use the terminology, Becky. There's some real Beckys out there who really and truly don't understand the reality of a black person. You ever sit down and talk to a real white person who really don't understand the reality?
Yes.
And them
And
sit down and say,
Yes.
so this really happened.
No,
So yes,
Yeah,
so you really
I have.
So
I work with several
so
of them.
It is true that some of them really don't get it.
They don't get
But
it.
there's some who do.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's some who do.
It's funny that we're having this conversation, and just last week, remember I was telling you guys my friend from Nebraska,
Yeah.
the white lady, that she just hit me up over the weekend. She's like, Kiva, what's going on? So I'm like, I work at a radio station now and stuff, and she's like, really? So I introduced her to SoundChat, and she downloaded the app and everything.
Okay.
All right, big up.
So I remember vividly when I was in Nebraska, because she loved Bob Marley, when she realized that we were Jamaican, she's like, oh my gosh, you guys are from,
Bob Marley
and
country?
Mhm.
Them
Yeah.
not even know the name of the country.
No, she knows the country because Usain Bolt ads were the only Jamaican ads we could see over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So to fast forward, she never knew what it was like until she had to experience it with us at the McDonald's we were working at when the lady called
Oh,
us racist.
so she saw it and heard the things.
She
Yeah.
was so hurt. She went to the people in the yard.
All right.
She
Wow.
was like, you don't do that to people. They're human beings. And when they spit at us, because people spit at me.
Are
And
you
I was like,
serious?
yeah. People,
Wow, Kiva. Me,
Girl.
yeah.
nobody never tell me to take my blood pressure
I
medicine
don't know.
this
If
morning.
No.
that
For
I
real,
probably
people-
would have been.
when
I
I
would have
was-
been in jail. I would
when
have
I
been
was
in
there
jail.
working,
Definitely.
this-
Forget
Go-
McDonald's.
Mago
Me with
jail.
a mash
No,
up.
it's not the McDonald's.
I'll pay your bill,
This
all
was
right?
This was at the Holiday Inn.
Okay, wherever
Where-
wherever I'm working at,
Right.
forget all of that. I'm
Spit.
losing my job, and then I'm probably going to jail because you're not spitting on me. No,
I-
white. I'm not going. No
I have
black,
your jail
white,
money. I have your bail money, my
Spanish. Nobody's spitting on me, and I'm not gonna.
So here's the thing
vile.
now, and guys, tell me this:
Kudos to you.
have you ever thought about all these states that they say are racist? Have you ever considered if you got a good offer, a job offer or something, would you move to these states?
I lived in Texas for 7 years.
I was
it
and
that bad?
in Florida, too,
when I
and-
moved to Texas, about 2 weeks after. Remember, there was a big case in Jasper, Texas.
Yes, with the
with the guy, and it was put up on the
They dragged him?
They dragged
They
him and they
dragged-
put him up on the fence, the barbed
Yeah.
wire fence. I'm afraid till Fred want to kill me. And I'm telling you, racism there is. It was the year before the year when Obama was running for office. It's real. It's real. I'm gonna tell you. Last weekend, and I'm not calling out my job. I'm not gonna say, but I went to a formal event, a very formal event for the 50th anniversary of my job. Okay. Oh, getting there, a very, very, very upscale event at an upscale, rich, all money rich institution. I get in there, and I'm the only black person, right? Okay. There is one other black person there in the room at the time. Okay. I said to somebody, oh, the person says to me, oh, did you meet such and such? I said, no, I never met them. I would love to meet them because I talk to them people all the time, and I want to put a face to the thing. The person then sets out to say, I said, where is he in the room? The person sets out to say, oh, I see him over there. He's wearing a dark colored suit with a drink in his hand. You see him there. Me, I look at me, I try and navigate to the only other black person in the room.
Oh,
now,
so
as a white person, I said to me, I want to say to him, Mr. White Man, you couldn't say to me, the black guy standing over there. You're so trying so much not to insult me that me did they like an idiot. I look through.
I look like
Who's that dark suit? Is that one there? That one there? That one there?
So what did you say?
I turned around and I said, oh,
the
black guy.
Yeah, that guy.
and I was not apologetic.
Yeah, like
I
the
turn
black
around
guy.
and I say, and I don't want to be the angry black woman. I turn around and say, you mean the black guy? The black guy. And him
Wow.
say, like, yeah, like, I didn't want to say it. I want to say, listen to me. I insult me when you don't say it. You
Yeah,
know?
just say it.
Yes.
Just say it, because you look like a dumbass now when you tell me. The black guy, the guy in the dark suit with the drink, as opposed to the other 50 men in dark suits with drinks over there.
Exactly.
Ooh, and I just turned around and said, let me go introduce myself. I get up, I walk over there like, sip your drink and just keep walking and smile. And that's exactly what I did, because I wasn't going to be angry black somebody, but it's inside of me.
So let me ask you something else.
Jano,
As you say that,
Jano.
how many other people did you talk to? Did they introduce you to any of the other white guys?
They don't have a choice because I deal with them. So the other white guys and the other white women came over and introduced themselves because we deal with each other constantly.
Oh, I thought they were just introducing it to him because he was the lone black guy.
I say him can't say the other black guy. He can say, you know, you can say him can say. Come on, man.
Why?
It's a
Of
room
course he can't say
100
the black
people.
guy.
I can't say that.
What is
Black
wrong
man
with
over
saying
there.
that?
Yeah, did he say the colored dude over there? He never said that. You can't say the
He never said the nigger over
Exactly.
there.
I never said that.
That black buck over there standing up over there.
He's gonna be called
The
racist.
Mandingo.
The Mandingo
So
warrior over there.
He's gonna
That
be
one.
he's gonna be called racist
That
if he
African
says the black
king
guy over
over
there.
there.
Don't, or the African American guy over there. If you want to be politically correct and say the African American guy over there.
No, he can say that African king over there.
I asked to
what he
identify
said.
myself as by a group. Aren't there HR questions that you are asked to identify yourself? You can decline
Right.
to say whether you're African American, Pacific Islander, whatever, blah,
Do
blah,
you
blah.
answer the question?
Of course I answer the blasted question, because make me find one incident where me feel because me answer that question, they do something wrong. Me I go for my lawyer, you know. What you mean?
Boy,
Do you answer
that's
it?
another interesting one.
Do you answer it?
Yes,
I answer it.
It depends on where. When it comes to medical, I do, because I know that there are certain things that, you know. But outside of that, I don't.
At my job, they're gonna know that I'm the black girl anyway. So why me not answer it? Them are gonna know.
No, not because I just don't do it, because I know that sometimes it is prejudicial. So I don't sometimes. But if it has to do with anything for health, I do. I answer it. That's the only time I answer
And
it.
you should. But at my job, my
I'm like,
picture is on my
what
email.
difference does it make?
May I make Zoom call with it? Hello, it's Black Girl Stacy time. Hello, why I can't hide that?
No, but it's not even that too. Your name alone, they start to think that yeah, she's a black girl.
Well, I don't have a
very
I don't have
rare.
a
You
I don't
But
have a
it's-
quote
it's-
unquote
it's-
black people name. My last name is
but
McLeod.
your name is Stacy.
Stacy Ann
It doesn't matter.
McLeod. That sound like this
It
is
doesn't-
McLeod sound like
Do you guys know?
like my come off for the
Yeah,
shows
but
in
the
Nigeria.
Stacey is the black girl.
Yeah. Do you guys?
There's
know
a
any
black girl
guys
name.
named
No,
Stacy?
that's not true. That's really not true.
Any black girls named Stacey?
Stacy's the
Stacey
bimbo,
Dash.
blonde bimbo name in the movies. Watch. Stacy's
Do you
always the
guys
dumb bimbo.
know any guys
Named Stacey?
Stacey?
Yeah.
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 I think it's cool when they name
Watch
Stacy.
him. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But I name my kid no Stacy.
Watch
No
ya
boy
now.
pick no
Watch-
Stacy.
Watch bad man.
Are you
Yeah, cool,
serious?
yeah, Indian, yeah, talk about. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna keep quiet.
Wow. So yeah, just very interesting how they all reacted. Very interesting how they were all very uncomfortable about the question. Very interesting how many of them, you know, wanted to, like, you could see they wanted to exit the room.
It is an
Yeah.
uncomfortable situation.
Why though?
It's an uncomfortable situation.
Why is it race?
conversation.
Why is race? Let's just think about this, like, seriously. Why is race uncomfortable to talk about if you're not racist? It says to me
Because they
that if
don't-
you're uncomfortable about racism or talking about racism, it is because you are uncomfortable either that you're living the spoils off, or or you are in fact racist.
I want to disagree with you there, because I think naturally it is an uncomfortable situation.
I
And it's-
haven't found that to be so, though. Every white person that I've had a conversation with that I deem not to be racist, or they present themselves as not being racist, was never uncomfortable about talking about it.
It is the fact that racism is institutionalized, right? It is institutionalized that anybody, regardless of if you're not black or you're not from an oppressed group of people, then of course you benefit from it. Whether you agree with the institutionalized racism or not, you are a beneficiary of it. immediately that puts you in a compromised, uncomfortable position.
I don't think so though. Let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is what I'm thinking. When we talk about reparation and when we talk about slavery and all of that, I think most of us in the room are at a point where we say, let us, yes, we know we've gone through slavery, but we're moving forward from that. What do we do from this point on, right? Am I correct in saying so? I think that with white people too who are not racist, they know that this is the reality of the past. And they're like, okay, let's move forward. So the white people that I've spoken to, they are not there where they're like, whatever. They'll even go to the point by saying, you know what? I know that my family probably was a part of this, but I'm not. And they act in that grain. And I've had long-term relationship with these people where, may not say them in a them room, them whatever, them may not speak that way. But I think that there are people who know and are moving forward and are not perpetrating it. And if you're at that point, I don't see why you should feel. I guess there are people who do, because obviously all of these women did, but I don't understand it.
Well, I think it's the minority with you, and it's not the majority, because the interactions I've had with white people in these conversations, because we'd had instances at work, and it's a big meeting, and we're talking, and they're very uncomfortable about talking about it. They don't like talking about it.
Absolutely.
They rather to sweep it under the rug, and it's a part of the history, but they don't want to talk about it.
So maybe it's because I'm doing a one-on-one versus a group.
I think, and in a work setting, it's different. Remember, people are led now by many people. In a work setting, you tend to think of your HR repercussions first, right? Especially in a corporate setting, right? You can't deny that, right?
Exactly.
So you are more politically correct
treading
than
the
a
line.
norm.
Yes.
To a point where it is ridiculous. To a point where you are now insulting me.
Right.
Because your attempt at your political correctness is so much that it borderline ridiculous, and vice versa.
And that's what happened with you.
Vice versa. I'm not gonna say that I don't do the same thing. I might play a fool in different scenarios. Of course. However, I do believe that it's a place of discomfort of the box.
I'm telling you, it's an uncomfortable conversation that they don't like having.
But do I put up that stance? And many people are afraid to do it. Do I put up that stance as, talk to me nice, me and the black girl in the room, talk to me nice, and understand that when you come with your level of intelligence, I'm coming equally or better.
Exactly.
So don't misconstrue that I cannot be spoken to on your level.
Exactly.
Talk to me correct.
Exactly.
Right. And you have to pursue. It's not an air of cockiness. It's not an air of being better. It is an air of...
It's a confidence.
I am your equal.
Right.
Or better.
Exactly.
You better understand that off the bat.
And maybe that is also one of the reasons why we have this kind of issue coming up too, because a lot of black people do believe that they are less than, even today, than white people. A lot of them look at white people as being better. They might not admit it, but they do deep down figure, yeah, man, they are better at this. They get, because they get the opportunity, they get the this, whatever. Some people do not trust who they are.
I mean, you see
and their
it.
capabilities.
You see how sometimes we act when there's I see it in the Jamaican, in the cult. When a white person is doing something, it's like, oh my gosh.
Did you just say in the Jamaican culture?
Yes.
No, you have that wrong.
Let's see it in a
Let me explain something. Hold on. Let me explain something to you with Jamaican. And this is why I'm saying. No, but listen to what I'm saying. And this is real truth that I'm talking. And any Jamaican who has been to the U.S., tell me. Now, you come, even when you come and you're visiting during because when you're young, you come up for the summer, whatever. You're kind of like protected by family, so you're interacting with the family, whatever. But when I came here to live for the first time and started to me, a white person was not, I never had that whole racial thing in the back of my head, because that was not a reality in Jamaica. Social divisions is what I was used to. So racist, I just see that, okay, that's a white person. Yeah, it's not. Yes, you see some white people in Jamaica, but not as much. But it wasn't something that was like a chip on my shoulder or most Jamaicans' shoulder. We don't do that. So I don't know where you come off with this Yankee girl. Come on, talk
but,
about.
but look at Stacey. Stacey, are you agreeing with me?
Wait,
We don't have that kind of chip there.
I want you to state your position clearly before we jump on it.
Yes,
State
because
your
I want to know
position
what you are
clearly.
say about we.
I just think that in Jamaica, you guys are like fighting over like people other outside of like the of black, you know, like a Jamaica. Okay.
What do you mean fighting over
Stop.
them?
Wait, stop.
What do you mean by that?
Fire.
Let me stop
You're
before I get- before-
you're on the stand. State your position clear.
Please.
I'm stating it clearly. All right.
Go for the noodle, make we start, Dieter.
Let me hear it.
You know what? Let me stop. I'm gonna stop because
No,
Because I want to hear.
I just think, for what I see, I
Mhm.
think that Jamaican people be fighting over like white people and stuff like that. Like when they do something, it's like, oh my gosh, like you have a white dancer. You have the same black people doing the same dances, but this white dancer not coming doing it. It's like, oh my god, like, oh, and it is like this big to do.
In a bad way.
Open
In a bad way.
Open the
No,
door.
nothing.
Open the door and let her out. Please. Open the door and let her out.
That
See,
Jamaicans
see,
jump
aye,
over
aye.
the white.
I'm Jamaican too.
No.
American Jamaican.
I'm Jamaican too.
No, I am.
American Jamaican.
Actually, my stance is gonna be quite different.
Okay.
I believe that we as Jamaican, in many ways, glorify the white people them
Okay.
more.
Okay.
In many ways.
Yes.
In many ways. Like, wait, them for them one better than our one. Them big up the white people more.
How
However, I've seen that translate in the past decade. It used to be that way. Come on,
it's
anything
not like
white
that
people
no
come to Jamaica and do better. Yeah, like white people are God.
I've seen it, man.
That-
I'm just saying,
I
it's
know,
just things that
can't
I've seen.
deny.
I
In
don't know.
Jamaica,
I don't know. This is things
White
that
people
I've
come
seen.
and
I
we
know what
treat
you
the
guys are
white
talking
people
about.
them
All
better
right,
than our own.
let's
Okay.
take a caller.
All right. Good morning, caller.
Welcome.
Blessed everybody.
Yes.
Bless up.
What's going on? I like the conversation this morning.
Okay, what have you got to say about it?
Well, I have a couple things I could relate to it. It's the brainwash that a lot of black people have received over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Number two is the big old lie that Jesus is white. So a lot of black people think that white people are better than them. And just not getting enough education and exposure, they feel like they are less than themselves in when it come on to even work or even standing up with their counterparts. So the proper exposure and knowledge need to get instilled again in the black community, which is going on right now, because a lot of black people more educated than our parents, if we want to call it like that.
Yes.
And our kids are going to be even more educated more than us, because all my kids are more educated than me right now, because
Right.
they're more exposed to college, the internet, the stuff
Okay.
that we couldn't have.
All right. So you're saying with education, the various generations are pulling away from that. So you do believe that Jamaicans glorify white people? Is that what you're saying?
Well, they used to. I think
Okay.
it's changing.
All
I
right.
still see it
Okay.
now. I still
All
see it
right.
now.
Thank
I
you for
still
that
see it
one.
now.
Let's take another call.
I agree
Thank
with
you
him.
so very
I
much.
agree with him.
Welcome,
Good morning.
caller.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. How do you?
Yes.
Fire,
Yeah.
do. A typical Jamaican don't jump people, but if you make Stacy and Sherry jump you this morning,
Yeah, but listen, I can defend my own. I'm a Yankee, yo. We bout that life, son.
You ain't
All
about
of
no
us-
life.
Watch
Go
out.
away from here.
Watch out.
All of a
now.
sudden,
I'm a
she a
Yankee.
Yankee.
I'm a
Yeah,
Yankee.
Yankee now.
She a Yankee now.
Me want to see her red.
Talking
Me want
about
to see
she
her
about
red.
that.
Me want
One
to see
more
her
time.
flag, you
Open the
know.
door. Open the door.
Stripes and
I'm about that
stars.
life, son.
let me
I'm
tell
from
you,
New York, baby. You don't see the hat?
Fire.
I'm about
Nah,
that life.
You know what she gonna say? Oh, you don't want to get me tight. That's how they fight. you getting me tight.
Yo,
Yeah,
you
yo,
don't wanna
what
get
up,
me
B?
tight,
What
son.
up, B?
Yo, B.
Let me
What
tell
up,
you
B?
something.
Tight, son.
Let me tell
Even,
you
all right,
something.
like David
Hold
Rodigan.
on. Can we
David-
talk?
Okay, sorry.
Hi. Yes. Sir, what were you saying?
yeah, let me try and explain something to Fire.
School are for we.
A typical Jamaican, I take you one away. Right? But if then decide Like, you all are sisters in there and you all love each other. And trust me, if Kiba and Stacy and Sherry decide to grab you, I sorry for you.
Let me tell you something. I see, you know what I see with Jamaican women? Them full of bark. Rah, rah, rah. You know what it is? But them bite. Them not really bite. Them full of
Hold on.
But you are not Jamaican, right?
Pause.
Make we make it clear. Me want to know whether she a Jamaican
No,
or American.
she
I don't know. Me want
just
know.
proclaimed she a Yankee.
She a Yankee.
So
I'm a
from this
Jamaican.
point
Me don't
on,
want to see no
from
flag.
this point on, everybody, it is official.
I'm a Jamaican.
You are a Yankee who want to fight the Jamaican girl. Let me hear.
Fire. I want to know what
Another
Jamaican
thing.
woman you know can't
Another
fight.
thing.
How that me say?
Yo,
Except me.
Wait, hold on.
Another
So you
point I
try
wanna
to say
get off.
Jamaican woman is just full of fight?
No,
Said
I'm not saying that.
Mouth,
she said
mouth.
full of bark.
It's
No,
full of
no, no.
bark.
You know I come and say what Jamaican woman can't fight.
She ask
I'm
her.
asking her what Jamaican woman she know can't fight.
So why Jamaican woman have to fight?
no,
Why we have to fight?
no, because she said we only
Me?
full of mouth. So
Why
I'm
are we
gonna tell-
perpetuating violence? No,
No
listen,
violence.
all Quebec,
Me?
Quebec, Kiba.
Let's
Don't,
get back to my
don't
conversation
bungle all the way
that
together.
Jamaican people are frightened over white people. Let's get back to that.
No.
Hold on. Okay, caller, make your points here. Make your point. Don't listen to
Let
her.
me make my point quick. Fire, if,
Yes.
as you earlier said, a white girl do a dance and a Jamaican is going to do the same dance. If the white girl do the dance first,
No.
No,
No.
it's never first.
I'm not saying they come to all right. So they come to Jamaica. They learn the steps that I see them do it, and then they make this big to do when they do it, and they catch on, and it's like, oh my god,
No,
my god.
no, no,
But that
Oh
is
my
not
God.
glorifying
No,
them.
It is glorifying.
The
Sorry.
No.
Yes, it is.
I see
No, it's
it.
not.
Help me see it with my eyes. This is not something that I'm making up and talking.
No. It's acknowledging that, listen, them love a thing like that.
no,
But
it
it's
used
not,
to be.
it's not
It used-
glorifying them.
Sherry.
No, it's not glorifying them.
I don't
And
see it
then
as
the-
being glorifying.
Sometimes
It's
it
not
was
glorifying.
glorifying.
I just think it's cute. Oh, it's so cute. The white girl is doing the Jamaican dance. That's the
Yes,
subtotal of what I see.
And what you're gonna get at the end. Yes, how am I do?
Okay, let me
No,
ask you
I've-
this.
no,
Let me ask you
I've been in a-
this.
I've been
Let me
in
ask you
parties
this.
and
Let me
seen it
ask you
and
this.
see it with my
Why is bleaching so blasted prevalent at Jamaica? Tell me why. If we do not glorify white people.
So hold on. That is a
Why?
different thing.
It-
Hold on. Now.
it is
That is not
lack of-
glorifying
that's
white
lack of
people.
self-love.
Hold
too.
on. That is just self-hate.
It is self-hate.
But it's not necessarily glorifying white people.
No, but they
Because
wanna be
remember,
like them, though,
everything that they want to look like them because they hate themselves, which is something that has been indoctrinated in us.
hate themselves as black people.
Yes, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
So if you hate yourself as black people and you're trying to look like somebody else, white people, hello, then aren't you putting them on a pedestal and glorifying them?
No.
Oh, you mean it's
no,
not
you're just not
glorification?
because you've been conditioned to think that.
Oh, whether you've been conditioned or not, you are still doing the act of glorification. Whether it has been taught to you or not, you are manifesting glorification.
I don't see it as glorification.
Okay.
No.
I don't see it
We
as
can back to
glorification.
Glorification.
Yeah, but thank you very much for
Yeah, man,
calling.
big
All
up
right.
yourself. Big up yourself.
I really just see this as being you hating yourself, you not even realizing that you hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And seeing this as something that we just need to empower ourselves and teach ourselves and change our mindset to get out of. But it's not because of that I'm glorifying that. It is because I don't like this, because I've been conditioned to think that this is bad.
So in essence, you're glorifying.
No.
That is better. That is a better alternative. Because what I am, black me, is not good enough. Me not like that dirty,
Listen,
dirty something for me.
they-
It is not desirable. So I'm going to go to a more desirable place. Lighter and brighter and better.
More opportunities, because I've heard people say, "Well, I bleach because it can bring more opportunities. The lighter I am,
See-
it's more opportunities for me, better opportunities."
So what I'm saying is,
AKA
it is self-hate. It is not glorification.
It is a mixture of both to me. Me not see how them walk hand
I
in
mean, I
hand
like
to
how
me.
you put on the mic when I'm talking.
Do you mind?
You pulled on the
Because
level.
it's too
Oh,
loud.
no! I thought you pulled it down because you didn't. Because I was saying foolishness
Me could I
about
cut it
Jamaicans.
off?
About Jamaicans.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning.
I wish you so saucy with me this morning. This Yankee girl come up into the studio,
Nah,
guys.
Like she don't know that we get
Even
a
though
big
she has,
tone
she has
You know?
straight Yankee though, you know.
Straight
Now, I agree with that, but
Yankee.
she has straight Yankee from now on.
Yes.
I'm a
From
straight
now
Yankee.
on,
I'm a Jamaican.
No,
Straight
no.
stripes and
We don't want
stars.
you. Nobody getting you tight over here. Go
I'm a
away from
Jamaican,
here.
all right?
Go get you.
Let's
Good
take
morning,
let's
good
take the
morning,
call.
good
Let's-
morning.
Good morning.
Morning, man. You know, me I go side with firearm this morning, though.
Wow, thank you.
That is a
Because-
first.
Wow.
No, because, for example, if you go to Jamaica, as say we go there as a tourist, right? And the cop pull me over and pull over a white person. They're not telling the white man, hey, come out of the car, boy, come here. They're going to treat them like it's God's gift. While same person I am driving the same rental car, they pull a gun on you, tell you, get out of the car, boy, and hear police attack you. You're a big man.
But it is not because it's not because of that. It is because them represent the money. Just so you understand.
But black people come back to Jamaica with money.
But me have my own money.
And
Me have my own money.
I know, but that's what that as I tell you, everything is preconditioned. It is not because they glorify them. It's because of how their condition. Everything that you're saying, I'm agreeing that it does happen, you know. But I'm just saying it's not because of out of glorification. It is out of conditioning. It's not out of glorification.
But Sherry, the preconditioning is what leads to glorification.
So let me explain something to you, and you tell me what you think. Listen, when you glorify somebody, it is something that comes from you to them. When you're conditioned, it is something that's set up from them to you to come back to them. So glorification to me is something that is organic, that happens without any kind of initiation. That is glorification. Conditioning now is something that is set up like a trap.
So Sherry, let
So
me
it's
ask
different.
let me ask you this. How do you glorify something that you are not learned about or conditioned about? How do you glorify Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior if you have not learned about him?
But you do learn about him before you glorify. I learned about him before I glorify him.
Okay, so I am learned and taught that white is better.
No. I have a personal relationship with him. I've gone through my struggles. I've prayed. He has come through for me. And this is why I glorify him. It is not because somebody tell me so. Because I went to church where they did tell me, but it was because of my experiences with him that really and truly made me glorify. It is not because I was taught about him or whatever. And that was not a trap that was set. That was something that I proved for myself to be right. He has come out for me every time I needed him. So this is why I glorify him.
And that's a matter of that, and that is your opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it is a personal thing.
I am very anti-bleaching, and I love me and my black skin. Nothing can tell me better, and I'm educated on it personally as well. But think from another perspective. I grew up black and poor. I'm taught that black is ugly, white is pretty. I am taught that my black struggle is a struggle because of me as an ugly monkey, and that's where I belong. So I've been taught and conditioned to accept that. And every day when I wake up, my existence tells me nothing different. Hence, it is a manifestation of my life.
That's what I'm saying. But you are taught. That is
you
the
are
crux
taught
of the
about
matter.
Jesus Christ too.
No,
You get up and say you experience him in life every day.
But I do experience him.
All right, so I get up and experience my black ugliness every day.
But I'm not ugly or black. That is not a reality.
Okay.
The reality is that you are not black and ugly.
And I know that. And
Right.
I realize
but
that.
you've been
However,
taught that you are.
It is somebody's reality, and they have now manifested in no mega bleach or whatever because white is better. It is my truth. And once it has
But it is not your truth.
But Sherry,
it's a truth you're taught.
Truth is relevant. You know, there's your truth, my truth, and the
No,
truth.
there's only the truth.
Okay, there's the truth. But once you believe something and it has become your truth, it is your truth. And how you act accordingly is the manifestation and the glorification of that thing.
Right.
You have experienced Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. He is your truth. He's not everybody's truth.
And that's
what
fine.
That's what you live.
Right.
So black is ugly is somebody's truth that they
That they're
manifest bleaching and whiteness as great.
Yeah, but
Whether you agree with it
what
or
I'm saying, Stacey, it is their truth, but that is not the truth.
I
It is
understand
their
that, but
truth
that-
because
But that's
somebody
in your opinion.
thrusted it
But that's
on
in
them.
your
We
opinion,
understand that. We understand
So here's
that.
what I'm saying to you guys. I'm saying to you that this whole thing about black is ugly and whatever is something that was thrusted upon us.
Understood, and people will say that about Christianity was thrusted
Same thing.
upon us. The arguments are no different,
Different,
Sherry.
exactly.
The
Same
arguments
thing.
are
There
no
is-
different. It
Okay.
has become someone's truth.
The only reason why I'm going to say it is because somebody can say something and is giving you instruction and telling you about, because this is how we learn, right? It's telling you about something that is to your benefit. Right? So it cannot be the same argument if somebody is saying to you, do not kill, do not steal. This is something good that somebody is teaching you. Outside of somebody saying to you, you are black and ugly, when that is not the truth. So I'm not going to call the parallels between racism and setting somebody up and indoctrinating them into hating themselves. I cannot see that parallel with Christianity of somebody teaching you not to kill and
that
not
is
to
your
steal
matter of
and not to
opinion,
whatever.
Sherry, that is
But
a-
who could
that's
say
a
that
mat-
teaching you to kill and not to kill
Many
is
people
true,
will-
is not good.
This is not an argument about religion or race. This is
No,
an
but-
argument.
no, we're not talking about
This is
religion.
an argument about what people have accepted as their truth, whether it's race
Right.
or religion, and what they manifest and what they glorify as a result of accepting a truth.
So let me ask you something. Here's my question. Final question.
Okay.
Final two questions.
All right.
Okay.
Lord God, we late 9 o'clock. We
If you're black, are you ugly?
No.
absolutely not.
All right.
No.
Is it right to kill?
No.
No, it's not.
All right, I'm gonna leave it right there, sir. Because
It
to me,
can't leave right there,
hold
sir.
on. The reason
That
why I'm
argument
leaving it,
holds
hold
no-
on,
no-
hold
no
on.
validity,
The reason why I
Sherry.
say that is because you have decided to bring Christianity to describe the reality of racism.
I could have said it about Buddhism, Judah. It's not about
not the-
Christianity.
Yes, but
you
what I'm
are
saying-
bringing this into a religious sphere. I am
No,
not.
I'm not. I'm
Yes,
not.
you
I'm
are,
showing
Sherry.
you. I'm showing you.
Okay.
Listen, it's easy to always attack me to say I'm bringing something into Christianity, you know, because I'm the Christian in the room.
No, it's
and
not.
Hold
I'm
on,
a Christian
hold on,
too.
hold on.
I'm a
All
Christian.
right.
So is Kiba.
All right, but somehow when it comes to these kind of discussions, no. I'm gonna say it, and I've said it before, and I'm gonna keep saying it because this keeps happening. What is the truth? Is it right to kill?
No, it's
But-
not.
Okay, so
But
hold on
Islam
now. Hold
says
on
it's
now.
not right to
But
king.
hold on now.
Buddhism says it's
Exactly,
not right to king.
exactly.
Judaism says it's not right to king. So this is not a Christian
So,
argument.
I know. So what I'm saying is, why is it then it comes into this particular discussion?
You
just
are
use-
bringing
she
that.
just
I didn't
used
bring
it
it
as-
in.
You are- yes, you are, Sherry.
I
just
did not
brought
bring
that up as a-
Christianity in this conversation. I didn't.
No,
Stacey did.
Yeah, no,
I didn't bring up religion.
She just
and
brought
brought
up
up the parallel
a
that what
scenario.
you accept as truth is truth. You accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior as your truth. That is your truth.
All right.
Somebody
So-
accepts that black is ugly. It's their truth. You.
But it
uphold
can't be
and
their
you-
truth if it is not the truth.
So Christ
but
being
you
your Lord
think
and
it's
Savior
not
is
the
your
truth.
truth.
You think it's not the truth, but
No.
they think
But
we're
that's
ugly.
But that's what I'm saying. Somebody put it in their head. But listen, when you say something is
Just
true,
like
wait a
somebody
minute,
can put
it is
Christianity in your
irrefutable.
head.
Hold on.
Oh my
When
goodness.
something is true, it is irrefutable. You might have a warped description of it.
Okay.
But it doesn't make it any truer. Because you have a warped view of it.
Absolutely,
So because
Sherry,
you think that you're
absolutely.
ugly doesn't mean that you are ugly. It's just that you think you are ugly.
And because you think Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, and I think Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior,
But that's
it's
not
our
my-
truth.
but
But
hold
it's not,
on.
it's not a Buddhist truth.
But hold on,
It's
that
a
is not.
Jews
But that is
truth.
not my point.
But that should be the point.
No,
That is the
no,
point
no.
of the argument.
But no, not my argument. I'm saying I'm talking about truths now, and I'm saying we all have a moral compass, right?
All right.
And we all know that if you kill somebody,
Mega cut off on the mic.
no.
Yeah, but that, that is no reference here.
No, but I'm explaining my point because you guys are trying to explain what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to tell you
No.
that I'm just talking about the truth. It's truth to talking about, right?
Yes.
So I'm saying it is wrong to kill somebody.
Okay.
Is
Yes.
that a truth?
Yes.
And if you are black, it doesn't make you ugly.
Sherry, we
Hold
know
on.
that.
So what is my point? That is my only point, because I'm saying somebody tells you that, but you know that if you kill somebody, it is wrong. So for you to say that religion or spirituality or whatever teaches you something that you believe is one thing. But remember, it is teaching you something that is innately you know. But when it comes to
You
being
can't know.
racist, we don't know. Listen,
You can't know, 'cause
you
pause.
can't know that
No, pause.
killing somebody
Listen,
is wrong.
I'm not talking about that.
But that's the only thing I'm talking about. You
We
guys
never talked about murder.
No.
But
Murder
hold-
is different, Sherry.
All right, so can you guys allow me for truth?
yeah.
You guys you're
No,
throwing
but
you're
pause.
throwing the whole
No.
religion at
We're
me
not- we're
when
not.
I'm
Listen.
You are
choosing
the
a
one who's
point.
bringing religion
Listen
into
to
this.
I did not.
Listen
Yes,
to what
you
I'm
are.
saying, though.
I was not the one who brought religion into it.
100%.
Are you guys gonna let me
I
talk
brought
and
up
we
a
can end this
Christian-
right here?
I brought up the point of a truth being your truth. No, once it's your personal truth,
Right.
it's your personal truth.
Right.
It has nothing to do with whether it's the truth or the truth or the truth. Your personal truth is what you manifest your actions
So
against.
isn't
your
the-
personal truth.
Isn't people's
Sherry,
personal truth what
Sherry.
causes racism?
But listen to this, right?
Absolutely.
So isn't that what we're talking about?
Yeah, Sherry, but listen to this, right? Because you're saying that if you teach your child that they're not ugly, they're not gonna be, they're gonna have it. They're not ugly. If I choose to not teach my child about Christianity or religion on a whole, my child is not gonna know that anything or anybody.
But that is
exists
not
as a higher
the
being.
conversation we're having though.
But it's the same.
No, it can't be.
thing.
That's not the conversation. We
People,
can't be having that conversation.
It's 9:05. I am super late, and if you start work at 9 o'clock, you late too. And I'm out of here, everybody. Catch you later tonight on Sound Chat Mondays. Yeah, 7 to 10.
Good
Morning.
caller.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done. And I'm trying to just put the peace in all of this right now.
No. We
always
peaceful.
peaceful.
We just
Peaceful.
having
We're having
conversation. That's how we do it. Don't
conversation.
worry about that.
Yes.
Trust me, we good.
Well, I must say, guys, you guys have a very interesting topic. All of you guys are right. None of you guys are wrong. You're just not understanding each other clearly. But you are all
No,
right.
we understand each other. We just don't want. We just don't want to agree with each other.
But it's
Wow.
always love. It's always love.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.